So it's basically time to move out of my apartment because I move out next weekend. And so I've been just kind of finishing up the moving out process. Took apart my desk, took apart my bookshelf, took down all of my posters. Now my apartment just looks really bare. It's kind of sad. It's good. I'm really glad that I have left this particular location. It's been perpetually sketchy. My favorite was there was a door handle on the front of the front area that you go to walk into this building to get into my apartment. And for a while it was okay, and it was slowly getting loose. And then one day it just kind of popped out of its metal thing because it was one of those round type doors. So then it was just hanging for a while. Then it was gone and there was just no door handle. And then finally they replaced it. But, that was a 4-month saga of what happened to the door handle. So that was a thrilling moment. I really liked the day that someone smashed the window of their, the screen sliding door of their apartment because they couldn't get in, or maybe it was their friends and they couldn't get in. I'm not really clear exactly what happened, but it was not someone breaking in. It was just someone couldn't get in, and so they smashed their door at night. There was the time that there was just underwear lying right outside the main door. That was a good couple of days. I also really like that someone seems to drink a lot of beer and then just store it behind one of the boxes in the mailboxes. So there's always this kind of smell of gross beer nonsense. So really, yeah, this has been a great experience, and I'm so glad I lived here. Not at all. But I'm glad I'm going to be moving in with my friend Jenna. That'll be fun, and she can take care of Kitty for the summer, which is sort of not fun for her, but good for me. And speaking of Kitty, what are you doing, Archie? He's just being a cat, I guess. Hey, baby. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, who's my favorite kitty? My favorite troublesome, obnoxious kitty who is also currently shedding. So Tom Preble and I went out into the field for a couple of days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to kind of see how our protocols worked and kind of share information about this habitat assessment that he's doing. And technically we were funded by this grant that is about alligators. So we were like, yeah, we're looking for alligators. But interestingly, we didn't find any alligators in the middle of the sandhills of Georgia. So that was a really, that was an important ecological investigation. Yes. But besides that, we went to 3 sites, and the first site is owned by Nature Conservancy, and it was pretty nice, and Found a couple of tortoises, not too many, but kind of were just having a disorganized day anyway. So that was still productive though. And then the second day we went to General Coffee State Park, and that's in it's like Douglas, Georgia, and that was really nice. Like, this is one area where all the tortoises are, but like clearly that's the only area that's managed, and so they're all just kind of like piled in there. They're just so dense. There are just so many tortoises everywhere. But we got to pick up a juvenile tortoise, which was super cute.
Gotcha, tortoise.
And we had a good time just kind of hanging out until I locked our keys in the car and we had to call someone, and it took like 2.5 hours to get us out and back. And that was really sad because we didn't have any water with us. And so we were just really, really thirsty. And that was not great. Nobody was pleased with that particular experience. And then the third day we went to, it's called Little Okmulgee State Park, and that place looks like it just needs to be set on fire. Like, there's a really open canopy, but the understory area, which seems like at one point would have been clear, is just now a ton of like shrubs, and it's sparkleberry, gallberry, blueberry, like that sort of stuff, and smilax, which is like the worst stabby plant in the world if you've ever experienced it. Like, it's like catbriar. It's horrible. So there was that, and we just like went through that for like 3 kilometers and found like 6 burros and 2 tortoises, and it was just like the tortoises are not doing well there. But one of the tortoises I saw her, and I was like, oh, okay, I see her, and I'm like, I'm gonna creep up on her, like gonna get her. And I like just, I like took a video of it because I was like, well, she's probably gonna run away, and she didn't run away, and I was like, okay, rawr! And I was like gonna pounce, and then she didn't even move. Like, she was just like, oh, hi. Like, she was alive. She was totally fine. She's like utterly unconcerned about the fact that I was pouncing on her, so that was disappointing. But I got to pick her up, and I got to meet her. That was nice. So yeah, I would say it was a productive couple of days, even if we didn't go out for very long. But I learned just how unpleasant it's going to be all summer to work in like 97-degree heat in the full sun, and how I definitely need to bring more water. Because I brought 4 liters of water. 4 liters of water, and that was not enough at all. Like, per day, I was just like so thirsty. And now I'm slightly sunburned, and that's fun. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to go and do that all over again, except for in Aiken, South Carolina next week, which is on the Department of Energy's Savannah River Ecology Lab site, or around there. So that's going to be enjoyable to work on a government site with high security and lots of researchers bumbling around doing researchy things. But yeah, good times ahead, and I'm pretty excited to start field work, even if it's going to be probably really uncomfortable.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Who's a kitty? Who's your kitty? Who's a kitty? Yeah, what are you doing? What'd you find? What'd you find, kitty? What are we doing?
My cat is so weird.